Okay, hello. My name is Björn Jernström. I'm the founder and CEO of Ferroamp. I recently made a comparison between Sweden and Germany, and this is what it looks like. So the blue bar here represents the total cost of all the energy being traded on the energy exchange, and I normalized that, so that's why we are the same size. But the interesting part here is actually the red bar, because that represents the total transmission and distribution costs. So that's the sum of all the grid fees paid by the customers. So what this tells us is that it's more expensive to transport electricity than it is to produce it. And this is sort of the mindset and the focus that we have when we develop our products and services. And just to visualize this so that you can understand how this works, I brought some customer examples. So this first one is from Uppsala, north of Stockholm. So this is a commercial facility owner. They have 4 buildings on this site, and 3 of them are equipped with solar panels. In the summertime, they sometimes have overproduction, and since we don't have feed-in tariffs in Sweden, it's a bad idea to export this to the grid. So what we did instead is that we connected these buildings using a DC grid, so when one building have overproduction, we can transfer that to the other buildings. So it's a way to increase self-consumption, but we don't need storage. Very cost-effective. And actually, even more interesting is that in the wintertime, when one of these buildings have a consumption peak, that can also be shared among the buildings. So we reduce the capacitive peaks and the capacity tariff. Okay, here's another case. This is in Oslo in Norway. So as you may know, Norway has a lot of electric cars, and that puts a lot of stress on the local grid. So in this case, it's a parking garage. So here we supplied a battery system to reduce the peak consumption when a lot of cars are charging at the same time, and also our patented ACE technology that reduced the phase unbalance, which is created by single-phase onboard chargers that we have in all the cars. Here's the third case. This is back in Sweden, in Gothenburg. So this construction company is building 6 new apartment buildings, and they are using Second Life bus batteries in the summertime to increase self-consumption, and in the wintertime to reduce the capacity peaks. So in this case, we're supplying all the power electronics and the DC grid to enable this. And this is how it works. So our product is a bi-directional inverter, the Energy Hub. It acts like a bridge between the AC utility grid on one side and the DC grid on the other side. This DC grid can extend within a building or between a group of buildings. And the idea here is to connect solar cells and storage and loads and produce and store as much energy as possible on the DC side. Benefits with this is that we use one single inverter when other needs 2 or 3 to do the same thing. We also reduce conversion losses, and it's a very future-proof system that easily can be adapted as your need grows. This is the actual products that we build. So it's the Energy Hub, which is our bi-directional inverter. It comes in different sizes. It's different DC-DC converters to connect batteries and solar panels, and it's our high-voltage battery system. And the unique and common feature with all these products, with the product platform, is that it's based on a local high-voltage DC grid. All of these devices are then connected through an online energy management system that gives customers detailed control of every aspect of their consumption. Even more interesting is that on top of that, we can put our energy cloud service, which is a lot of online tools with real-time high-resolution data. It's automated analysis algorithms, automated alarms. So this is a platform for our customers to provide energy services for facility owners, for example. So where's Ferroamp today? So we have the basic platform developed. We have about 200 installations in the Nordic countries. And the first quarter this year, we booked orders for €500,000, which is more than the entire 2016. So that's good. And right now, we're looking for sales channels and investors that can help us bring this technology outside the Nordic countries. So thank you very much, and don't forget to visit us at Intersolar in Munich in 2 weeks' time. Thank you.